Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go. 53. I just found a track over here. This wasn't over here before. Let's go. Let's play around with it until they kick us out. Look at this, baby. Look at this. Woo. Yeah, this bike did not do that before. That's for damn sure. I'm gonna slow down so he doesn't see how fast I'm going. Uh-oh, he's in the bike lane. We're gonna go this way. He's coming after us, I think. So in today's video, guys, we're gonna be taking my RTR Lite out for a spin. I got two batteries sitting right here. One is the original 60 volt. The other one is a 72 volt battery I got from Tim, and I'll put his links up in the description right now so you guys can check him out. Awesome guy. He hooked me up on the battery so I didn't have to spend $900 on Electron & Co. because for some odd reason we do not have an affiliate with them, which would have been nice, but you know what? We're just going to keep pushing and making these videos for you, even if it comes out of my pocket. So let me give you guys some brief information on these batteries real quick. The left one is a 72 volt. The right one is the 60 volt. This is the original RTR Lite battery. It's 16S, 20.8 amp hours, 1,248 watt hours. It's 60 volt, exact same dimensions as this one right here. You can literally see there, same height, same width, same everything. This one over here is a 20S battery, 25 amp hours, 1,800 watt hours, and it's 72 volt. So not only are we getting an extra 500 watt hours of energy for this battery, it's going to give us a lot more range because this bike does give us about 17 to 20 miles of range depending on terrain, your weight, all that kind of stuff. But it's also going to give us more power. We're going to get an extra 1,000 watts of power out of this thing just by dropping it in. The bike should also feel a lot more snappy, and we're just going to go test it out right now. But first what I want to do is put the 60 volt battery in real quick, show you how the throttle response is, and show you how fast it goes up and down the street torque wise and top speed. Then we'll throw the 72 volt battery and see the difference. All right, 60 volt battery in, let's get her plugged up. All right, so I'm on the road. We're gonna do our speed test on. This battery is fully charged. To get over here, I'm roughly about 91%, but we're gonna be basically 90% and above on both of these batteries. So here we go. Speed test, 1, 2, 3. That's full throttle. Real quick speed. It is still no slouch for being completely stock. I have no modifications done to this thing whatsoever. We're already doing 40, 41 roughly. We got a decent amount of wind today. 42 coming up. There we go. You can tell it's struggling after about 40, but here we go. 43, 44. Come on, we can do it. 45. There we go. 45. We're going to be coming up a little hill. You can see our voltage sag. Battery percent went down to 74%, which I should see an improvement on the 72 volt. But real quick, let me show you guys where we ended up at. 45.05 miles an hour. Now I have done 47 miles an hour on this thing before, but it also depended on the wind, the terrain, and the road I was on. So to me, that's not bad. It's gonna be a baseline. We're gonna do the exact same test with that 72 volt battery on the same road. Let's do one more test, 0 to 30, and show you how fast this is with the 60 volt. 1, 2, 3. Woo! Here we go, and 30 miles an hour. Here we go. Real quick. All right, let's get this thing swapped out with our 72 volt. If you guys didn't know, it's super simple. It just has one little thumb screw. I love this design. And then just comes off. There's a little hook right there that it hooks onto, and boom. Unplug it and pull it out. Come here, little buddy. Let's see how you do in this bike. And there we go. 72 volt in. Just like that. Tighten this thing down with your hands. All right, so this new one should just turn on. Shouldn't have to do anything. The only thing you're gonna have to do, and I'll explain this in a little bit, is you are going to have to change what your battery showed, because now it still thinks you have a 60 volt battery in here, so it's not gonna read your range correctly. But we are at 100% right now because this battery is fully charged. But anyways, let's show you guys the power. Let me reset this for you guys. So we're back at 0. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, definitely more snappy. Not a crazy whole lot of power, but I mean, definitely a lot to notice. I feel like if you ride this bike every day, you're definitely gonna know the power difference. But if you had your buddy say ride it like a month ago and they came back over your house, I don't know if he's actually gonna know the power difference or the extra weight that you just added, because I think this battery, if I'm not mistaken, is around 8 to 10 pounds heavier than the stock one. Here we go from a stop. 1, 2, 3. You definitely got to lean over a little tiny bit more than you do. But look at that, I'm already past 30. This thing updates before this updates. Let me close the visor. Oh, we're cooking. After 40 miles an hour, this thing just still has the power to keep going. 48, 49, coming up to it. Let's go. Come on, 50 miles an hour. That's what's up. That's what's up. And I see a big dust storm over there, so we're not going over that way. Jeez Louise. So there we go. That was some nice pickup speed. I noticed a huge difference after 40 miles an hour that it just kept going and going. And the throttle response is nice. It's a little bit more responsive. 72 volt is always the way to go. The only bad thing is my battery says it's still at 100%. Let's do a 0 to 30 one more time so you guys can see real quick. 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, it's not that much sketchy. Just a little bit more power. There we go, 31. Boom. Now you guys can go back in the video and check that out and see the difference and just see like how much more torquier it is. Baby, look at this. Woo! Yeah, this bike did not do that before, that's for damn sure. Now the brakes are still great on this bike regardless of the speed and power. Obviously, like, you definitely need to use the brakes a little earlier than you normally would if you were on that 60 volt battery, but you'll get used to it. They're still good for stopping. I bring that up because a lot of people say you need a brake upgrade once you do a power upgrade, and that is true depending on how much power you're getting out of it. You're not getting regular RTR power out of this. You're not getting 8 kilowatts. This thing is about 5 kilowatts and you're getting about 6 when you just throw that battery in. Now, from my understanding is that you can send this controller in and have them tune it for your 72 volt battery. I don't know if you get any more power out of it, but they will correct it so your percentage and your battery and all that stuff shows up correctly. Let's do a speed test again. Here we go, 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah. Let's go, baby. We rocking and rolling. Now this is definitely way faster than a stock 2TO, even a tuned 2TO. Look at that, 50. We're still going. Oh God, oh, 51. I got 51 before I hit the brakes. And also the Alibaba bike. Go, I'm not even in your path, man. Scary cat. All right, going back to what I was saying, that Alibaba Valtenzu EM5 electric bike that everyone's buying on Alibaba right now, especially with my links, I'll have them down in the description. That still does not have the power that this thing does, even though I threw a 72 volt battery on it. The cool thing about that is it still hits high speeds just like this does, but this gets up to speed faster. You would definitely need a controller mod on your Alibaba bike to kind of get it up to the performance of an RTR. But we already know the RTR is $2,200, and with shipping and taxes, it comes out to about $26 delivered in California. So let's do a hill test real quick. I just wanted to come over here and just see how it is. I don't even know how the original bike was. I'd probably have to go back in the video and see, but I was just curious to see how it's gonna do. So 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah. Now it definitely loses traction. Oh my God, it doesn't, it does not hesitate to climb up that. We can do a rolling burnout. Woo! Let's see how it jumps. Woo! Oh my God, such a small bike to be jumping, but it feels so fun. This thing's ripping. This thing is ripping. Hell yeah. Woo! Getting speed, baby. Now I should mention that I've never been on an RTR before. Like, I've been on the Lite, this is the only thing I've been on, but I haven't been on the original one that has 8 kilowatts of power. So just keep in mind that I'm not too familiar with how the power feels on that. I'm gonna imagine though that it is definitely more powerful than this thing, and you're definitely gonna probably notice it for sure. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Let's go, baby! Oh yeah! Man, this thing is a blast. Definitely woke this thing up. Now I know a lot of people getting this bike over the original RTR just because it's way cheaper. And if you're planning on modifying it anyway, Electron & Co., even though I'm not sponsored by them or affiliated with them, they do have a 35 amp hour battery. That's actually the way I got the 25 amp hour battery, because this came in the original RTR and the guy upgraded. And obviously I wanted the 35 amp hour myself because I felt like that was a perfect for good range, but not adding a ton of weight onto this bike, because they also make a 45 amp hour, and that'll just give you so much range that I feel like you're gonna be tired and your ass is gonna hurt by the end of the ride, that you're not even gonna go through that power, you know? So if you're planning on upgrading the battery and you don't really need 8 kilowatts, you can always get this one, buy the battery you want, send your controller off, you're gonna be down the bike for a little bit, and then you're gonna be right up there with the original RTR, unless you go and sell your original RTR battery like some people are, and you can normally find these things for like 450 bucks, because the battery is about $900 brand new. And if you want the 35 amp hour, I believe it's around $1,200 right now on sale. Oh, I love hearing that motor wind out. Sounds so damn good. Definitely gonna wear your brakes down faster. So I'm pretty sure you guys are asking yourself right now, maybe even dropped a comment and you're like, why is that bike so loud? Is there something wrong with it? And no, it's not. It's just the chain that they put on the RTRs. They are such a small chain, it's ridiculous. The 2TO Soleil 1 and my Alibaba bike that I got for like 650 bucks, they have bigger chains than this does. This is a puny chain. So I highly recommend you guys upgrade the chain as soon as possible. That should be your first mod that you do. And unfortunately, it's not the first mod I did. I actually have a chain for it. It's a heavy duty one. It's not the other one that they have on the website. That's like $39. They've been sold out of that one for a really long time. But once you change out the chain, you will definitely hear a difference, and it's gonna sound better when you're riding. It's not gonna be so loud. What the hell? That car was on the wrong side of the road. Get out of the way, jackass. No, they're probably working on the road or something up here. Let's see, a brand new road, nice and smooth. We're obviously going down battery, but I mean, we still have that power after 40, which is nice. And I would love to do a range test for you guys, but I don't know the range on here. I don't know where I'm sitting at with battery. And one thing about the stock RTR battery is it doesn't have BMS on it. If you do get one of the aftermarket ones, and I'm pretty sure I'm accurate on this, if you get the 35 or the 45 amp hour, it has a built-in BMS where you can actually monitor it off of your phone. I think that in itself is worth buying the 35 amp hour battery over the 25. But if you can get the 25 for a decent price used, then I mean, it's a win-win, right? I just found a track over here. This wasn't over here before. Yeah, let's go, baby. Look at this track right here. They made a little racing track. Let's go. Let's play around with it until they kick us out. Oh, we got sand over here. We got a little, what is this? Oh, dang. A little thing for a jump. All right, it's not that much of a lip, so it's not gonna get that much air. But this is cool. We got a little oval track to go around. That's what's up. We're in people's backyards right now. I don't even think anyone lives out this way yet. But once they do, they're gonna be seeing me ripping over here until they build more stuff. I'm not really good at off-roading, guys. And I've only had like 5 miles with this battery. It's not that much of a difference, but I think I only have actually like 25 miles on this bike in total. Whoa, it's bumpy on this section. Woo! Oh, yes. We're going pretty fast for not knowing this road at all. That's kind of dangerous to, haul ass on a thing you've never been on. But this bike does feel pretty solid. Ooh, bunch of sand, bunch of sand. Let's go. Oh yeah, let's go, baby, let's go. Going around those turns is hella fun. Woo. I bet you people look at me and they're like, damn, that guy's having a blast. Oh yeah, let's go, baby. Woo! Get that traction, come on. Let's make sure we don't run into that cop going back home. That's pretty much the video, guys. I just wanted to show you guys a 72-volt upgrade and how it feels to me. Find the RTR Lite and upgrade into a stock RTR battery. Look at this, hold on. Top speed run real quick. Let's go. Let's go. 53. 50, oh man, I thought we were gonna hit 54, but 53 miles an hour is fast. So look at this, we're coasting. We are coasting at 53 miles an hour on flat. I was going downhill a little bit over there. Look, one-handed, it's smooth as shit. That is absolutely awesome. Worth the upgrade, hands down, and the range that goes with it. You can't go wrong. Again, I'll see you guys in the next one. I gotta stay off this line real quick. I see that cop coming, so we're gonna dip out. I'm gonna slow down so he doesn't see how fast I'm going because I am going pretty decently fast. Uh-oh, he's in the bike lane. We're gonna go this way. He's coming after us, I think. Yeah, he's coming after us. Whoa. We gotta get away. We gotta go home. Oh man. I should have turned down that street and it would have took him a while to find me, but it is what it is. All right, I think we dipped out from him. Once we get into our neighborhood, I don't think he's gonna know exactly where I turn. There's too many streets over here. All right, well, I'll see you guys in the next one. Let's make sure to get away from him. I'll see you guys in the next one. Oh, shit.